Muhammad Ali was born Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. on January 17, 1942, in Louisville, Kentucky, USA. Growing up in the segregated South, he experienced racial discrimination from an early age, a reality that would deeply shape his outlook on life and justice. At the age of 12, Ali's life took a dramatic turn when his bicycle was stolen. Furious, he reported the theft to a local police officer, Joe Martin, who happened to be a boxing coach. When Ali said he wanted to whoop the thief, Martin told him he'd better learn how to fight first. That advice changed everything. Ali began training obsessively, quickly displaying a mix of natural speed, confidence, and charisma that made him stand out. Within a few years, he became a Golden Gloves champion and the nation's top amateur boxer in his division. By the age of 18, Cassius Clay represented the United States at the 1960 Rome Olympics, where he won the gold medal in the light heavyweight category. His victory made him a national hero, and his charm captured the world's attention. Upon returning home, however, Ali faced the harsh reality of racial segregation. He was denied service at a restaurant despite his Olympic success. This painful experience strengthened his resolve to stand up not only as a boxer but also as a fighter for equality. Soon after turning professional, Ali developed a reputation for his unique boxing style, fast footwork, lightning jabs, and unmatched confidence. He would often predict the round in which he'd knock out his opponents and then do it. His rhymes and playful taunts made him a media sensation.
In 1964, at just 22 years old, Ali faced the seemingly unbeatable Sonny Liston for the heavyweight title. Most expected him to lose, but Ali shocked the world, dancing around Liston with blinding speed before forcing him to quit after 6 rounds. After the victory, Ali famously declared, "I am the greatest." I shook up the world. That same year, he announced that he had converted to Islam and changed his name to Muhammad Ali, symbolizing his new identity and independence. Under the guidance of Malcolm X and the Nation of Islam, Ali embraced a message of black pride, unity, and spiritual discipline.
In 1967, during the height of the Vietnam War, Ali made a bold and controversial decision. He refused to be drafted into the U.S. Army, citing his religious beliefs and opposition to the war. He stated, "I ain't got no quarrel with them Viet Cong. No Viet Cong ever called me racial slur." As a result, Ali was stripped of his boxing title, banned from the sport, and faced a 5-year prison sentence, later overturned by the Supreme Court. During his 3.5-year exile, he became a symbol of resistance and conscience, standing up for civil rights and anti-war movements.
In 1970, Ali was finally reinstated and returned to boxing. Though many thought he was past his prime, he proved them wrong. His 1971 comeback fight against Joe Frazier, dubbed the fight of the century, was one of the most anticipated sporting events in history. Though Ali lost that match, his courage and skill impressed the world. He later avenged the defeat in their 1974 rematch, reclaiming his reputation as a legend. Later that same year, Ali traveled to Zaire, now the Democratic Republic of Congo, to fight George Foreman in the historic Rumble in the Jungle. Against all odds, Ali used his rope-a-dope strategy to tire out Foreman and knocked him out in the 8th round, regaining the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ali continued to fight throughout the 1970s, engaging in iconic bouts such as the Thrilla in Manila, 1975, against Joe Frazier, a brutal, unforgettable fight that tested both men's limits. However, years of punishment in the ring began to take a toll. By the early 1980s, Ali's speed had slowed and his health began to decline. In 1984, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, a neurological disorder that affected his speech and movement. Despite his illness, Ali remained active in public life, dedicating himself to humanitarian causes, charity work, and global peace advocacy.
Muhammad Ali's influence stretched far beyond boxing. He was a trailblazer for black athletes, a champion of faith and freedom, and a symbol of moral courage. His outspokenness on racial injustice and his refusal to compromise his beliefs inspired millions around the world. He once said, "He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life." Ali's charisma, poetry, and wisdom made him not just a sports icon, but a cultural legend, someone who used his fame to uplift others. Muhammad Ali passed away on June 3, 2016, at the age of 74, surrounded by his family. His death was mourned globally, and tributes poured in from world leaders, athletes, and ordinary fans who saw him as the greatest.
Even after his death, Ali's spirit continues to inspire. His life story represents courage, conviction, and compassion, the belief that greatness is not measured only by victory, but by integrity and purpose. Museums, documentaries, and foundations honor his memory, while young fighters still study his movements and mindset. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The hands can't hit what the eyes can't see. Muhammad Ali remains an immortal symbol of the power of belief, the beauty of resilience, and the fight for justice, inside and outside the ring.